Today's first reading from Genesis describes God creating the universe in 6 days and then resting on the seventh day. For this reason, the third commandment requires to keep holy the Sabbath day, which is on the seventh day, corresponding to Saturday, since God rested on the seventh day. Why then do we keep holy as Catholics the first day of the week, Sunday, instead of Saturday? We do so because Jesus rose on the first day of the week. Jesus rose on Sunday and not on Saturday. In rising on the first day of the week, Jesus signaled the beginning of a new creation. On every Sunday, especially this Sunday, we celebrate the resurrection of Jesus and the beginning of a new creation that we belong to by our baptism. For when baptized, we were submerged under water, indicating dying to the old creation. Then we were raised out of the water, indicating our sharing in the resurrection of Jesus Christ in His new creation. Our physical death, as the Catechism teaches, is to complete our dying with Christ, so as to truly rise with Christ in a definitive manner into eternal life. As Brant Petrie points out, in reference to the Catechism, what awaits us when we die are 7 essential realities: death, judgment, purgatory, heaven, hell, resurrection, and the new creation. Not only 4, but 7. Once again, death, judgment, purgatory, heaven, hell, resurrection, and the new creation. May we not forget that what awaits us after we die is not simply our soul separated from the body before God awaiting judgment. What also awaits us after we die is the mysterious resurrection of our own bodies. As St. Paul teaches, "He who raised Christ from the dead will give life to your mortal bodies also through His Spirit who dwells in you." Not only will our bodies rise from the dead, but also the entire visible universe is destined to be transformed by sharing in the risen Jesus Christ. What will our bodies and the universe look like in the completely transformed new creation at the end of time, when Jesus will come to return to judge the living and the dead? We do not know. However, what we believe is that this transformation of the universe into a new heavens and new earth will occur, and as Jesus' historic body actually rose from the dead in a way that surpasses poetry and metaphor, so will our bodies share in His resurrection, as will the entire created universe. In describing how this transformation will take place, St. Peter in his second letter writes, "But the day of the Lord will come like a thief, and then the heavens will pass away with a loud noise, and the elements will be dissolved with fire, and the earth and the works that are upon it will be burned up." The fire Peter is referring to that will come at the end of time is not ordinary physical fire, as the fire which Moses saw light up a bush, while not destroying it, not consuming it, but rather transformed the bush into the most beautiful bush that Moses had ever seen in his life, and he then immediately recognized God's presence. Lord, on this day when we celebrate in your true historical resurrection of the dead, may you grant us greater faith to more deeply believe that you are inviting us, you are inviting our very bodies and the physical material world to also be taken up and transformed by your resurrection into a perfectly beautiful, glorious new heavens and a new earth. May God bless you all, and happy Easter.